Hello everybody, it's me, the Real Local Maniac. I'm back again with another Fantastic Games. I nearly said 8-bit Wars then. But anyway, yeah, so I'm back with another Fantastic Games. This is where I look at the games made by the fans, and I tell you what, Jamie Douglas made this game, and you can tell he is a big fan of Dizzy, because this game is so good. Now, some of you might remember in my old YouTube channel, I did do another video by Jamie Douglas, which was a Winter World Dizzy. And Winter World Dizzy was basically Fantasy World Dizzy, but covered in snow. So it's the same locations, but different puzzles. And I'll tell you what, that was one of the greatest fan games I've actually ever played. It had me hooked. It wasn't a long game, it wasn't a big game. And this is very similar. This is Winter Nightmare Dizzy. And okay, yeah, quickly stop there for a second. If Dizzy does look a little bit not right there, it's just the way I filmed it, so I apologise about that, guys. But anyway, what was I saying before? Yeah. So, this game, Winter Nightmare Dizzy, uses the map of Prince of the Yolkfolk. So you get the same locations, but a whole new bunch of puzzles, and it's covered in lovely, lovely snow. Now, honestly, guys, check out Jamie Douglas' other great games. You can check them out on Dizzy Age or yolkfolk.com. One of the other games that he's made that I really, really like is Railroad Dizzy. I think that's what it's called. Definitely check out Jamie Douglas' games, amongst the other people that have made some amazing games, and those games are just equally as great as the original Dizzy games. Yeah, they're absolutely fantastic. Alright, so let me quickly talk about, yeah, you know what, let me talk about the music in this game, and there is a reason why I will mention the music in a second. Let me have a quick sip of my cup of tea. Oh, good stuff. Alright, so you can probably hear that the music in this game is a nice rendition of Metallica's Nothing Else Matters, and I think it sounds absolutely fantastic. It is brilliant hearing Metallica sort of sounding very as, I don't know, like using the ZX Spectrum sound chip. I can't remember what it was called, but I'm sure someone out there will give me the technical term for it. No, it's great music, but more on that a little bit later on. Now, I do love this game for the fact that it's straight away, you start playing it, you feel at home because it's you know all the locations, and it doesn't feel samey in a bad way. It feels really good because you know the area, so you know like what to expect, but then you've got all these puzzles thrown in for good measure, and then you've got it all covered in lovely snow. Now, I completely forgot to mention, why is everything covered in snow? Alright, so basically the storyline goes is that it's Christmas Eve. Dizzy goes to bed, Dizzy falls asleep, and then he has a nightmare that he's lost all the presents, so he starts panicking. So this is basically Dizzy's dream. He's having a nightmare that he needs to retrieve all the presents for everyone. Now, isn't Dizzy such a nice fella? When anything goes wrong, Dizzy always is around to sort of fix it. Honestly, it's never a problem for Dizzy. I can imagine some other sort of gaming heroes like Sonic thinking, fuck this, you know, all I do is just save like wildlife creatures, or like Mario thinking, you know what, all I do is save that princess. But no, Dizzy's not like that, you know, that's why he's got loads of different games. He's a great egg. Alright, now this bit here always freaks me out a little bit because, you know, Dizzy rolls a little bit. I always worry that Dizzy's going to fall down there. Now, this game has got nice little touches, like the time there at the bottom. It just shows you how long you've been playing the game and how long it'll take to complete it. So I'm just drinking tea. It's bloody cold in this house that I've moved into. I can't be asked to turn on the heating. Yeah, so I haven't finished this game yet, I admit it. But I'm sure that it won't take me that long. The puzzles so far aren't overly complicated. But I'm not going to play the game from start to finish. I mean, because first of all, the YouTube time limit, I'm sure it won't allow me to go that far into the game for me to finish it. But plus, I think the reason why I'm doing this video as well is I wanted to showcase this game that Jamie Douglas made. Now, you know, he's made a fantastic game here. So if I play like 10 minutes of it, I'm sure that will have you hooked enough to sort of go to, you know, the yolkfolk or Dizzy Age to download it. Yeah, guys, I would love to get your opinion on that. You know, once you've finished watching this video, if you get the chance, check the game out and feel free to comment on what you actually thought of the game. Alright, so let me quickly plug the site for a little bit. Now, you guys know I've got the 1 hour monthly podcast show. It's a site, podcasts, and to do with all the videos. So first up, the podcast is being recorded on Thursday. Now, I do need your help, guys, please. Please, I'm begging you. Now, what I need is some questions for our Q&A section that me and Phil do. Basically, every month, people send us some questions. Me and Phil try and answer them. Now, the questions can be about retro gaming, they can be about gaming, they can be about movies, it can be about life, the afterlife, it can be about sci-fi stuff. You can just ask us anything, you can even ask us the world's stupidest questions and me and Phil will answer it, It's just something fun for everyone. Right, now talking about the site, next week I'm off work for about a week and a bit, so I will be spending more time making some videos. I will be making videos exclusively for the site as well as YouTube. Now, quickly want to sort of mention some of the videos if you haven't seen it on the site that I have got uploaded. I've got Loco Plays Quick Snack. Now, Loco Plays is basically me playing a game from start to finish. So I played Quick Snack, which is one of Dizzy's best games ever. So check that out on the 1 Hour Monthly podcast show, co.uk. Can't remember my bloody site name. And what other videos I've got? I've got Super Stuntman 8-Bit Wars, and I've got another one which I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, enough of plugging the site. You know what I want to do now? Let's do question of the day. Now, the reason earlier on I was focusing on the music of this game was because I quite like this music. But the question of the day for you guys is today: what is your favourite in-game music? Now, that can be on any system, that can be everything from the Spectrum right up to the, I don't know, the PlayStation 3 or the Xbox 360, so you've got like a wide choice of, So yeah, that is question of the day. What is your favourite in-game music? And as always, let us know why you like that music, what appeals to you. But guys, I definitely recommend you should play this game. This game is fantastic, I love it. Yeah, I'm just killing a little bit of time now. I've got to go work at 3 o'clock. Well, I start work at 3 o'clock. It's, just gone 1:30 now. I thought I'd quickly upload a video. I find myself uploading these videos a lot more when I'm on my late shift. That way, I can actually go on the computer. I bet you guys thought I was going to fall down then, but I didn't. That was pure skill or pure luck. Yeah, so I tend to upload these videos when my wife's not around. So that way I can actually sit down and concentrate without her sort of like looking at me saying get on with it, so we can sort of spend some quality time together. Yeah, quickly also want to sort of give a big shout out to Spinny Fuck. I recently found out that he's stopping making videos for a while, and yeah, Spinny, if you're listening to this, we're definitely going to miss you, because you're one of the reasons why I started doing videos on YouTube. When I first started on YouTube, I looked up some Spectrum games, and yours is the first one I came across. And, you always sort of like had... Basically, you're like the A to Z encyclopedia, dictionary of Spectrum games. You are Mr. Specky, and you showed me so many games that I hadn't even heard and played of, and I had loads of Spectrum games, so... Yeah, Spinny, I hope that you take a well-deserved break, and hopefully you will be back, because we shall all miss you, Anyway, guys, I'm just rambling on now. Gonna have one more sip of my cup of tea, and I shall be back later on this week with some more 8-Bit Wars, some in-game music perhaps. Just normal crap I come out with. See you guys. Goodbye.